Good morning. It's Monday. Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to fix my lighting, you guys. Give me a second. My Lord. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right. Let's get into the show. Y'all, pardon me. I had to push my show back just slightly this morning. It's been a very busy morning. Okay. It's been a very, very busy morning, but we are here. I thank y'all for waiting for me. Give me a second. Thank y'all for waiting for me to get here. Okay. Yes, let's go ahead and speak to everyone so that you guys can go ahead and get this news I know you guys can use. Daisy Lewis is first. Good morning, Miss Lewis. Good morning. Look at this haircut. Come on, haircut. I love it. Miss Kim Swinson, good morning. My top flight Rose Armstead is in the building. Shirley Terry is here. Wanda Coxshell is here. Alan Ford is here. Andrea Kelly is here. Denise Slay is here. Back up some. All right. Cassandra D is here. All right, let's keep going. Felicia is here. Speak with your girl. Marcella said, speak with your girl. Marcella. All right, good. Thank you for stopping by. Shirley Bishop is here. Deborah Banks is here. Delilah T is here. Greatness Love is here. Macaline Davis is here. Johnita Speaks is here. Deborah Johnson is here. Lenore Blackman is here. Who else is here? Mary Giles, I see you. April RN Virgo is here. If y'all need a good RN in your life, if you are laughing too hard this morning, you can't catch your breath, go on and call April over there. She'll help you out. Okay. Kim U is in the building. Hey, good morning. Ramel RB is here. Good morning. Good morning. Big Steak is in the building. Tam Fox is here. Kim U is here. Says, thanks for the reminder. I just hit the like button. Yes, everyone hit the like button. Okay. Nadine Flight is here. Good morning. Mary Jacobs is here. Kelly Davis is here. Cheryl Williams is here. Kelly is here. Ty Driver is here. Laura Eden is here. Shirley Terry is here. Ronnie is in the building. Jana Simpson is here. Living with Purpose is here. Golden Girl 9 is in the building. Yvette McCovery is here. Sylvia Blow is here. Janet Driscoll is here. Chevelle Carter is here. Alice Stone TJ is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Kim Swinson. I see you. Trina Dean. Ophelia is in the building. My other top flight mod, Scorpion Miss is in the building. Good morning to everybody. I see brown eyes. Pretty brown eyes, you know. All right, let's get into it. Of course, y'all know everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Y'all give me 1 second, okay? One second. Give me 1 second. All right, let me give y'all a little bumper music right quick. I'll be right back. All right, I got to do something right quick. I'm sorry. And we're back, and we're back, and we're back. All right, had a little intermission. Oh my God. Okay, let's get into Trump, honey. Trump, let's get into y'all president because he is not my president. Okay, I keep telling y'all Obama is still my president. I don't care what nobody say. Let's get into Trump, honey, because he's telling y'all he ain't about to be going to heaven, honey. We already knew that, but we'll entertain it. Okay, we will entertain it. We know his ass ain't going to heaven. He ain't going no higher than an airplane, baby. He ain't going no higher than an airplane. Let's get into him and his damn lies. Let's get into it. So it says that Donald Trump says that he don't think there's anything that'll get him into heaven when questioned about his Ukraine peace efforts. He says, I really don't think that I'm heaven bound. Well, we know where you are bound. Straight on down. Down there to hell, honey. Let's get into it.
A couple weeks ago, you were doing an interview and you talked about how you hope to end the war in Ukraine because it might help you get into heaven. How does this help? Does this help?
I mean, I'm being a little cute. I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven. Okay, I really don't. I think I'm not maybe heaven bound. I may be in heaven right now as we fly in Air Force One. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make heaven, but go ahead.
You had talked a couple weeks ago, you were doing an interview and you talked about how you hope to end the war in Ukraine because it might help you get into heaven. How does this help? Does this help?
I mean, I'm being a little cute. I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven. Okay, I really don't. I think I'm not maybe heaven bound. I may be in heaven right now as we fly in Air Force One. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make heaven, but go ahead.
That's probably the only thing he's ever told the truth about in his whole entire life. Okay, when I tell you this motherfucker on my screen is a whole liar. Trump, baby, don't even think about heaven, all right? Don't even think about heaven. Go ahead and prepare to go on down there to hell. Go ahead and keep them gasoline drawers on so you can go ahead and light on up real quick when you get down there, all right? Because all the shit you done put everybody through on this earth, honey, just this year alone, all right, with planes crashing, take away people benefits, jobs, etc., etc. You know you hellbound. But let's get on out of here, honey. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk on that. Let's get into some more stuff. Y'all know we do politics first. We ain't got a lot of politics this morning. I know we ain't got, but y'all. That's my hood side coming out. We don't have a lot of, let me get back corporate. We don't have a lot of politics this morning, all right? So y'all bear with me. New York City sues several social media platforms for allegedly fueling youth mental health crisis and intentionally creating screen addicts. Let's get into that. Hollywood Unlocked, thank you.
And New York City has officially declared war on big tech. In a bombshell lawsuit, the city is taking on Meta, Google, Snapchat, and TikTok, accusing them of turning kids into screen addicts. The 327-page complaint alleges these apps hijack young minds, cost schools and hospitals millions, and fuel dangerous trends like subway surfing. While Google denies any wrongdoing, the other companies are yet to actually respond. Here's our report with more.
It's official. New York has had enough of your scrolling habits. In a lawsuit spanning approximately 327 pages, the city has sued Meta, Google, Snapchat and TikTok. They are accusing these platforms of fueling a youth mental crisis and turning children into screen-addicted zombies. The complaint was filed in Manhattan Federal Court. It alleges that the companies exploited the psychology and neurophysiology of youth to keep them hooked for profit. The complaint states that 77.3% of New York City high school students and 82.1% of girls admit to spending 3 or more hours a day on screens. This includes TV, computers and smartphones. New York's health commissioner even went on to describe social media as a public health hazard earlier this year. The lawsuit names the city's school district and NYC Health Plus hospitals as co-plaintiffs, both of which say they are footing the bill for the psychological wreckage left behind.
How many hours a day do you guys allow your children to be on social media or any type of device? Okay, that's very important that we kind of limit that. Kids are not like they are versus when we were kids, when I was a child. Okay, we spent a lot of time outside, playing outside. We weren't on devices all day. Technology and screen time is taking over our kids' life primarily. So as parents, we're going to have to cut our kids back on being on social media, being on games. You know, they have all the little hand games and stuff like that. They want to watch TV all damn day, Netflix, YouTube, all of that. It's time to take some of that stuff away. Okay. 1 hour, maybe 2 hours at best should be okay in a day for a child. Get a book, honey. Kids don't want to read books no more. They like books. Oh, that's boring. They would rather sit on social media all day or have their phone devices. They heads be in their phones like this all damn day. We got to cut back on allowing our kids to be on social media and to allow social media to raise our kids. Like that's, I'm just saying, okay? Now they're saying on Wednesday, October 8th, officials filed a 327-page complaint in Manhattan federal court seeking damages and accusing the aforementioned social companies of gross negligence and causing a public nuisance. Now, defendants are accused of designing their platforms to exploit the psychological psychology of youth and sparking addictive use of pursuit of profit. Now, documents claim that 77.3% of New York City high school students and 82.1% of girls admitted to spending 3 or more hours a day on screen time. Now, this includes TVs, computers, smartphones, all of which contribute to loss of sleep and chronic school absences. Y'all hear that? Parents, we got to step it up. Okay? Because we're buying these devices for our children. And as parents, we are allowed to take these said devices and or put rules and regulations on the devices saying that, hey, you can only play with this for 1 or 2 hours. Now, yeah, your kids going to get upset. They're going to get a little attitude. They're going to run upstairs and slam the door. All right. But if you're a mama like me, I'm going to bust through the door and be like, first of all, number one, don't slam my motherfucking door. Okay. If it was my mama, she'd took the fucking door off. But yeah, don't slam my door. And 2, let me go ahead and explain to you why. Because I like to give, feedback whenever I tell you that you can't do something. I'm gonna tell you why, not just not because I said so. No, as a parent, I like to explain why I said no to a certain thing. So it's not good for you. Okay, it's not good for your eyes to sit here staring at a screen all damn day. And that's bad enough when we as grown-ups go to our jobs. If you work corporate jobs or any job that relates to being in front of a computer screen or laptop like myself, you are there for a good 8 hours. 8 hours staring at a screen, 8 hours with your eyes staring into that light on a computer or laptop. That's not good at all. But that's our jobs. We have to do that to make money in order to survive and or pay bills. So of course we could complain about it, but ain't shit gonna be done about it because that's your job. But when it comes to our children, we do have to lay down rules and regulations as related to that so that they do not, first of all, be damaged psychologically, because that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. A whole lawsuit towards Google, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, Facebook, and all these other things that contribute to our children not getting the proper sleep. Okay, because a lot of times they be up late watching and playing with these things. Now they said the city also blames social media for an increase in the subway surfing trend, which sees them riding atop or off of the sides of moving train cars. Now, at least 16 subway surfers have passed away since 2023, with 2 girls and 12 and 13-year-old passing this month. Now, among the nationwide complaints, it said in New York City is among the largest plaintiffs, boasting a population of 8.48 million, with about 1.8 million under the age of 18. Okay, so as parents, let's step it up. Let's cut our kids back a little bit more on being on social media, watching so much television. Get outside, go take a walk. Get outside, go touch some dirt, some grass, some pavement, something. Pick up a book. Anything besides sitting on phone devices all day and social media devices. Okay, I know it's very interesting and it's very addictive. Okay, I have to cut myself back some, but as parents, we have to do that with our children. Okay, let's move along. Let's get into some Stephen Smith news, because he is always doing some bullshit. He get on my nerves. I done told y'all how I feel about him. It's Trump and then there's Stephen Smith. Okay, it's Trump then Stephen Smith. All right, let's get into it. All right. Shout out to It's on Site. Stephen A. Smith, honey, gets checked, okay, respectfully, by Alexis Ohanian, which is Serena Williams' husband, after comments about Serena Williams dancing with Kendrick Lamar. You guys remember at the Super Bowl when Kendrick Lamar performed the They Not Like Us song and she was doing the Crip Walk dance. Stephen Smith had some things to say about Serena Williams. I loved it. I was like, girl, if anybody can do a good Crip Walk, it's you. And she had the whole hand movement and all that. I was like, okay, I'm here for that. And I think a lot of other people enjoyed seeing her. It was surprising to see her pop out when he was performing. So I was like, yeah, I was feeling that. But let's get into what her husband had to say to Stephen A. Smith. All right.
Also, too, Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
well, you know what? Listen. I didn't. People, headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time. But I
was hoping you were going to be here.
I'm not. Oh no, I am not qualified. Married? Right. Oh no, not me. Well, I ain't qualified, my brother. I'm not qualified.
I was going to ask because you hadn't been married before, right?
I am married.
No, see.
No.
Okay. Yeah, because I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies, and the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies.
Yeah.
So I generally try to stay in my lane as advice.
Then we'll talk marriage advice later. I'm going 13 years strong. We got you.
Deal.
Alexis, thank you so much. Athletics NYC 2-night event in New York. Incredible. Can't wait to watch. I'm looking for a Tiffany's crown. Appreciate you, Alexis.
Appreciate you. Well, also, too, Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
well, you know what? Listen. I didn't. People.
All right. So it says Stephen A. Smith doubles down on his commentary after backlash about what is it? Overall, from a man's perspective. Let's continue. Y'all know he always got something to say. He's always damn loud and wrong. Why they cut this off like this? I'm not sure. Okay. Stephen A. Smith says, please go back and look at exactly what I said. Says I was talking overall from a man's perspective, highlighting what most men would think. Said I didn't utter a single disrespectful word about Serena. Said no issues with folks getting upset or literal serious stuff one's pissed about. Said this doesn't qualify peeps. Says, come on, we are joking around on At First Take. Says, damn, y'all, it's not that serious, okay? So this Meech person then said that at 57 years old, unmarried man with a receding hairline, damn, who has never been married, mind you, saying that he would divorce our greatest living athlete who has been happily married for 8 years to her very rich and loving husband. Come on, loving husband, okay? I know that shit right. That is weird. He's 50-something years old, never married. Now, I did post some pictures on my Cameron Rell show page, okay? Shameless plug. Where he was out on like the beach with his girlfriend, and he did get body shamed a lot because he was out in like his little boxers or whatever on the beach. Yeah, not nothing great to look at, okay? He's not nothing great to look at. His girlfriend, however, looked very young. So it's given that he like young girls as well. Nothing wrong with it, okay? As long as she's legal. But yeah, maybe he just talked too damn much. Maybe ain't no woman gonna be trying to be his wife out here because he just talked too damn much and he's disrespectful when it comes to women. I don't like the way he spoke negatively about Jasmine Crockett. I didn't like the way he spoke about Kamala Harris as well. So it gives that you really do have disrespect for women, even though you came from one. So he might want to just bring it on down, honey. You on 10, we need you down here on 2. All right, moving right along. I don't care no more. All right, moving right along. Let's get into luxury. Shout out to luxury. An African king, you guys. An African king. I thought about coming to America when I saw this. An African king. Let's go ahead and share it so y'all can see with me, child. I don't know if this could be me, honey. I could not be one of 15 wives. Like, hell no. It's too much. That's too much juices in the bed. You feel me? That's too much juices in the bed. But an African king, you guys, makes a grand entrance in Abu Dhabi with 15 wives, y'all. He has 30 children and 100 servants, okay? So they flew in. Now, video of King Mawatsi, the third of, what is that, Wastini, arriving in Abu Dhabi has gone viral again, showing the monarch traveling with his 15 wives, around 100 attendees, and 30 children. Damn. Baby, you was humping around, won't you? It said that the footage, which first appeared online in January, reportedly captured in King's lavish arrival that briefly disrupted operations at the airport. Now, this is often described as Africa's last absolute monarch. King Mawatsi III is known for his opulent lifestyle and traditional royal entourage. Let's get into this, y'all, because I was like, oh, wow. Okay, there's no sound. All his wives, 15 wives. Can you imagine? He's supposed to be like this very wealthy king, honey. With all these wives and 100 servant entourage, child. All right, let's keep going. Got his own little jet.
Now you can basically lock any node with Face ID or Touch ID. What you need to do is press on the 3 dots in the top right. Simply press lock. As you can see here, you now get this lock or unlock option. Let's lock.
Yeah. Okay, y'all see that? This is him. Child, nothing to look at. He look like Simon. Don't he? Portia's ex-husband Simon. It's like Simon in one of them little dashiki type things. But here's all his wives. Look at that. It kind of remind me of coming to America minus the 15 wives. Child. This is him, honey. It's got to be the money, honey. Like they said, it must be the money. It must be the money. What y'all think about that? But you know, that's how they live over in like Africa and those other countries like that. They have many, many wives and they produce many kids because over there they love procreation. So, child, all these women right here lined up, these are his wives. 15 wives. Ain't that something? I was like, oh my. Oh my. They loving him, honey. They loving him to be spitting out 30 kids between all of them. 15 wives and 30 children. Damn. All right. So let's move along. Let's move along, honey. That could not be me. Let's get into this next topic. Now I'm gonna have to skip around through this a little bit because the video does kind of get a little. I don't want YouTube to yellow flag my shit, so I'm gonna have to be creative to show you guys this. I want to talk about this topic. There is a video with it, so y'all don't get mad with me when it get to the good part. I'll explain to you what's gonna happen. But this mother was dropping off her child to a school, and she parked in a no parking zone in front of the school. School is out this week, y'all. Okay. So the mother, the police pulled up on this mother and asked her not to park there, asked her why she parked there. The conversation between mother and officer kind of turned, a little ghetto a little bit to me. The mother got upset. The police officer then approached her and began to grab her because she refused to move her car. And it kind of escalated from there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it.
They had enforced the newly enacted HALO law. It happened Tuesday when JSO arrested a woman outside of a school, and that was captured on video. The HALO law went into effect in January, and it creates a 25-foot buffer zone around first responders and police for their safety. It requires people to stay back after a verbal warning. Tarek Miner breaking down what we saw in the video and sharing some of this, really a warning from the sheriff today.
Yeah, Sheriff T.K. Waters said that he called this news conference today as a public safety announcement, saying he wants the public to know what the HALO law is and how it will be enforced. As a warning, some of you might find the video that we are about to show disturbing. It's school pickup time outside the ID Academy on the north side as JSO officer Randy Holton noticed his parent Erica McGriff leaving her car parked illegally.
Hey, where you going?
What are you doing?
It's the first arrest of its kind for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. They announced today they had enforced the newly enacted HALO law. It happened Tuesday when JSO arrested a woman outside of a school, and that was captured on video. The HALO law went into effect in January.
I need your license. I need your license.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's your car. I just saw you get out of the car.
Things escalate quickly as Holton approaches McGriff asking for her driver's license.
Hey.
You
right here with your student?
This is my daughter. Please do not touch me.
Do you want to go to jail?
Don't touch me. I do not, sir. I did not do anything wrong.
Yes, you did.
I did not do anything
left your vehicle
wrong.
unattended.
No, I did not leave that vehicle.
You can get a ticket.
I was the passenger.
You can get
the
a
driver
ticket.
went to the school. The driver is at the
You
school,
can get
sir.
a ticket.
I will leave.
Listen, you can get a ticket or you can keep playing these
I don't
games and go
want
to jail.
any drama.
I'm going to give you one chance.
After a tense confrontation, police say McGriff fails to follow the officer's commands. That's when the physical
Okay. So as you guys can see, the officer is asking her to move her car. She's acting like it wasn't her car at first, as you guys can see. This escalated very quickly. Fast forward to where I can't show you guys. The officer began manhandling this woman because she was then resisting arrest. After he asked her to put her hands behind her back and comply, she refused to comply. So he threw a few punches at her as well. And then did like this little move on her to pull her down to the ground. She's still fighting. And yeah, it was really bad. So all because she would not move her car. He was going to only give her a ticket, but she did not want to comply, as you guys could see.
So we asked, why weren't they arrested? And the sheriff pointed out that one of those people was a school employee who was trying to help, and others who were videotaping and not disrupting the officer as he was trying to take McGriff into custody. We are diving deeper into the HALO law. We're also speaking with our crime and safety analyst tonight. More on that story that's still developing tonight at 10 o'clock. So we asked.
All right, so let's read. So a Florida mother's brutal Jacksonville Sheriff's Office arrest is sparking controversy and leaves her retaining national renowned civil rights attorney Ben Crump. Okay, one more case for him, Lord. And Harry Daniels. It said that the arrest happened on October the 7th as Erica McGriff, 39, parked outside her daughter's IDEA Bassett Charter School. Now on October the 10th, Sheriff T.K. Waters said that McGriff, whom he dubbed a habitual traffic offender with revoked Florida driving privileges, illegally parked her running car at an intersection near the school and left it unattended. Now, Waters claimed that JSO's officer Holton attempted to talk to her about her car, but she allegedly began first fighting and biting him. Yes, she was biting him. It said that meanwhile, in body cam footage, Holton is seen slamming the mother to the ground. He did. He slammed her like she was a dude, grabbing her hair and pinning her neck with his knees, all while she cries out in pain. Now, her lawyer said that she cried for help over 20 times, shouting, "Help, and I can't breathe." Okay, he did manhandle her. He really did, but she was not complying too. So McGriff was arrested and charged with battering a police officer, resisting arrest, and violence, and driving on a suspended license. Now, two other women, Anita Gibson and Jasmine Jeffrey, were arrested for spectating the incident. Said that thus violating Florida's new HALO law, which establishes a 25-foot buffer zone from first responders and law enforcement officers performing official duties. Did y'all know that? Anyone that live in Florida, did you guys know about this HALO law? Where you have to be 25 feet away when a police officer is doing his job in terms of apprehending someone. If not, they can see it as you I guess violating or trying to stop what they're doing. Okay, because a lot of times when somebody see a police officer arresting someone and they may be being too aggressive, they may pull out their phones and they want to get that footage, or they'll go up and they'll say, "Hey, you're doing too much." So they're saying now Florida's new law, which is a HALO law, saying that you cannot be within 25 feet of an officer when they are apprehending or trying to arrest someone. Okay. Now the two arrests mark the first of its kind. Additionally, JSO made a fourth arrest after a teen girl threatened to pow up the charter school because of what happened. My Lord. What do you think? Y'all can sound off in the chat what y'all think, okay? Y'all can see here that Ben Crump will be represented. I don't know why he's grabbing another case. I keep telling y'all, Ben Crump it feels like he's an ambulance chaser. He don't solve no crime. He don't solve no cases, but he will keep picking up cases. It's like, how many cases do you want under your belt? We're still waiting on Shanquilla's case to be resolved. We're going into 3 years now? We ain't heard shit about Shanquilla. We have not heard anything else about Shanquilla's case. And you've taken on the other case with the young man who was punched by a police officer in the face through his window. You took on that case. And I hear it's another case that he just recently took on. I really want him to, and nothing against him, because I love the fact that he want to fight for Black people, but we need to see results when you take on said cases. That's my only issue with Ben Crump, okay? Not the fact that he's, looking out for Black people. I get that part, and I love the fact that he's stepping in and want to help get some type of justice, but we're not seeing any justice. That's my only issue with Ben Crump. But let's continue, honey. Okay, this is the woman who was arrested on battery of police officer. When I tell you she was squaring up like this in the video, you guys can go over to Hollywood Unlocked and you can look at it on your own. But she was squaring up, honey. She put her hands up and she was swinging at him like they were like in a whole fist fight. I was like, well, damn, okay. So, but he got the best of her, honey. He grabbed her and slung her down on that ground, and it was history after that. Okay. So these two were also arrested as well for being in close proximity of the police officer when he was trying to arrest this lady right here. It was bad. Okay. I will not be reading all of this, and you can read that at your leisure when and if you go over to Hollywood Unlocked. So shout out to them. For those of you who are water drinkers like myself, if you like the Fiji water, you might want to stop drinking Fiji for a little while, because there's been a recall on Fiji. All right. We're going to hit it and quit this topic. We ain't going to stay on it too long, honey. If y'all are a water drinker like me, honey, I go through a case of water in a week. Probably less than a week. I drink a lot of water. All right. So 1.9 million bottles of Fiji water recalled after testing finds high level of manganese. What is it? Manganese, which can cause brain damage. What do they put it in our food and water, y'all? Damn. You almost can't eat nothing nowadays, and you almost can't drink anything. Like I told you guys the other day, McDonald's chicken nuggets, they found something that they use, some kind of stuff that they use to put on the highway or to make the concrete stuff on the highway in McDonald's chicken nuggets. That's why I keep telling y'all, honey, you gotta cook more at home and stop all this eating out, because you don't know what they're putting in a lot of this fast food. And of course, you know, you got to buy your water unless you have water purifiers at home. If you like myself too, I have the water thing in my refrigerator where you just press it and the water come out. But I like to have bottled water. If I'm walking around, if I'm riding in my car, I always like to take a bottle of water with me. So yes, with buying bottled water, you kind of got to watch what type of water you're drinking. If you hear about recalls, adhere to that. We've heard a lot about the Sam's water. They had something going on with that one time with bacteria or something going on. But now the Fiji water, which is a little bit more expensive than just regular water. I do like the Dasani water, Publix water. I will drink that. I have that over here now. Publix water, as you guys see here, the purified Publix water I drink. Yeah. So what I say, Dasani, Aquafina, I do like Aquafina as well. What's the other one? Deer Park. I will not fuck with Deer Park. It sounds like a fucking deer peed in the damn bottle. That's what it tastes like. Deer Park water. Deer Park water is the nastiest water they ever made. But so yes, 1.1 million. So it says that the producers of Fiji Natural Artisan Water have recalled nearly 1.9 bottles of water after testing found bottles contain manganese, and 3 strands of bacteria. Y'all hear that? 3 strands of bacteria. So make sure. Also flip over anything that you put in your mouth. Okay, flip it over and read what contents are in that. I've been doing that now for quite some time. I want to know what I'm putting in my body, and it's no different than if my doctor prescribed me some type of medication. I want to know what it is. I always go and Google what is it, what's the side effects, all of that. Okay, so if you drink it, if you're a Fiji water drinker, back up off that for a while until they figure out what the hell is going on with this damn water. Okay. Let's move along. Do we have any Fiji water drinkers in the building? Said I cook. I'm old school. I know that's right, Kim Swinson. Publix water is good. Publix water is really good. I like Publix water. I do. Yes, I do. I have some cases in there now. All right, let's get into this next topic. For those of you that like to dine and dash, just understand when you do that, you make it hard for the waitresses and waiters, because now it's looking like these jobs are charging that check back to the person who waited on the dine and dasher. Do I feel like that's fair? Hell no, because how were they to know that the person was going to jump up and leave after ordering a whole bunch of damn food and drinks? That shit right there, that's the most ghetto shit ever. If you know you ain't got no money, don't take your place in these people. Don't take yourself in these people businesses and establishments and sit your ass down and order up some food like you know you got the money to pay for it. Now, if you go up in there and your card gets declined for whatever reason, that's different. But you should know what you're sitting on before you go in somebody's damn restaurant. We are seeing more and more dine and dash situations. That is a crime. For those of you that don't know, most restaurants have recording devices and or cameras. So if you're going up in these people restaurants and you sitting your ass down and get ready to eat, you're already on camera. You're ordering food and you get your ass up right before you look around and see if the waitress or anybody's watching you. You go dining and dashing, running out the damn door, knowing you ain't paid for your damn food. This particular woman here at Crafty Crab, she's a waitress, is furious after her manager tries to make her pay half of the dine and dash bill. That's effed up on every level, because they're also trying to make ends meet and earn money as well. That's frustrating. So let's get into this.
Do you bum ass? Can't believe I'm crying. I'm so frustrated. Cause why would you do that? Like, why the are you such a bum ass that you would come to somebody's establishment and run out on a not knowing what happens after that? Nothing good is going to come to you. My manager is such a piece of shit. He's such a piece of shit. Like, it's my fault, bitch. It's not my fault. I did everything I was supposed to do. I checked up on them, bitch. Gone to these. I'm not doing that. That's not in my job description. You're not about to make me pay for a $200 bill. You're not. Do you bum ass?
Y'all hear that?
Can't believe I'm crying.
Because they don't really make a lot of money anyway, and they do rely on tips and things like that to kind of make ends meet. So I can sympathize with her on this. It's just sad. It's sad. She's a Crafty Crab server, and she explodes after her manager tells her, hey, they dined and dashed on your table. So guess what? You get ready to pay half of the dine and dash tab. I totally disagree with that. If I was a manager, I would not do that to my employee. I would not do that. I would not do that. I would definitely try to find out who the hell it was. Go look at my cameras, okay? And call the police there and say, hey, this person died in the dash, put up some pictures, say, hey, do you know who this person is, so that they can track this person down. And if they just so happen to come back to my establishment, we're gonna have pictures and everything up, and we're gonna educate the other waitresses and waiters so that they whenever they see them come up in there, they'll let them know. Now y'all ain't about to leave. We're getting ready to call the police because y'all asses was here before and did the same shit. Because 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be repeat offenders. If they got away with the shit right here, they're gonna go to another restaurant and do the same thing. If not, come back to the same place. Okay. But this is a sad situation for those of you that enjoy eating out. I like to eat out, dine out sometimes, but never ever get up and just walk away from your tab. I mean, damn, just pay your shit. If you ain't got the money to do it, you ain't got no money to be eating all that. Don't be ordering over the amount that you have. Okay, just don't do that. Let's do right, people. People have already losing their jobs. People are already struggling. You don't know what this young woman here was going through in terms of with her crying like this. Obviously, she's having a hard time, and it's sad. You don't know what bill she got. She probably got a car payment due. And you know, most people, before you even get paid, you already counting your money. Say, okay, when I get paid Friday, I got to do. So you know when you get ready to get your check, and then they saying, hey, I'm gonna take $200 out your check. That's kind of fucking up your vibe a little bit because you already done, placed your money where you feel like it need to go bill wise. So that's kind of effed up a little bit. So I kind of feel bad for her on that. I hope she can figure it out. And to her boss, you need to figure out something else too, baby. Moving right along. That's a sad situation, right? Shout out to Sozi Radio. Let's move forward. 11-year-old boy is arrested in perp walk after threatening to pow up his school on TikTok. Okay, parents, you better monitor your kids because these kids do be on TikTok and social media saying and doing things that they see on YouTube and other social media outlets, and they think that it's funny, not realizing it's a whole crime. Regardless if you meant to say it or if you were just joking or jokingly saying it, it's still considered a crime because they don't know that. With all these schools being powed up, they have to take it as a serious threat. Okay. Now he says that he didn't think that they would take it seriously. Now he's only 11. Let's go ahead and show this. Okay. They put them handcuffs on his little 11-year-old ass. Let's get into it, honey.
All righty, buddy. Come on out for me.
11-year-old. Look here.
Okay. Take what you can and walk up to the door here, okay? And get up here and make sure you close up your front door for sure.
That's so sad. Good morning, everyone coming in.
Come on in here. Have a seat. We're going to get some paperwork together on you, and we'll be back for you in a short while, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Wow. All right, so an 11-year-old Florida boy was arrested and perp walked by deputies. I'm sorry, why I can't read it? By deputies after allegedly posting a threat on TikTok claiming that he was going to pow up his middle school. Now, according to reports, it said that the student told investigators that he didn't think that they take it seriously. Officials say that the post prompted an immediate lockdown and investigation. Okay. Now it said that the sheriff office is using the case as a warning that online threats are treated as real, even if it's made as a joke. So parents, talk to your kids. Let them know, don't be saying no crazy stuff on social media because it can be tracked back to them. And they're going to be coming to your door to get your child. Y'all see, they put these handcuffs on this 11-year-old boy. Now, a lot of these types of things like this be going on. I see with Caucasian children as well. I've not seen any videos like this of them. I have not seen that. So it's amazing to me that I'm seeing an 11-year-old now, not saying that what he did was right, but I'm just saying if we're going to do this across the board, I want to see some little Caucasian kids be in the same predicament because they be the ones making these damn pipe bombs and shit in the basement over there at mama's house. Telling mama, don't you come down the stairs in her own damn house while they down there in her basement putting together some damn explosives and shit. And put them in their book bag and going to school the next day on their Rambo bullshit. Now, y'all know I'm not telling no lie. Y'all know I'm not telling no lie. Look at Dylan Roof. Went to the church down in South Carolina and did that bullshit. And then one of the other ones they took by Burger King he asked him he get Burger King. The damn police drove his ass to the Burger King to get him some food before they even took him to the jail. Like, who get these special privileges? I said, what the hell? I need to see some little white kids with some handcuffs on them. Because they be doing the most too. They do. They do. Black people, we don't know too much about bombs. We don't know too much about shit like that. Okay, we really don't. We really don't. We're gonna be like, damn it, if I put the red wire on the wrong wire, we're gonna blow some shit up in here. And we just not on that kind of time. We not into that. Okay. We leave that to the other people. We not on that kind of time because black people, we don't know much about that type of shit. Okay. But for him to say that, obviously he saw it somewhere on social media. That's why I said you have to monitor your kids on social media in terms of what they're watching and or doing. Put some parental things on there so you can track what they're doing and who's talking to them, because there's some pedos out there. Okay. Definitely. There's some pedos out there. So prayers up. I know this little boy had to be scared out of his mind. He probably didn't think in a million years the police was going to come knocking on his damn door, put handcuffs and shackles on him, and literally put him in a jail cell, y'all. So damn. Prayers up, child. Prayers up. All right. So my mom's let me know that we got to have a jam session because it's giving y'all a sit on my likes. And y'all know I don't like that. Okay. Your girl works hard for the money in here. So I need you guys to please, 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 with an extra please with cheese on top, to please hit the like button for me. Okay. Let's get it and let's go. All right. Hey. Thank y'all so much. I had to let y'all rock out a little bit, y'all. Let's get back to it. Francis, thank you so much. Francis says he's cooking some pasta. All right, you're going to have to FedEx me some of that pasta, okay? Even though I don't need to eat no damn pasta. Sounds good. I like pasta. Thank you so much, everyone, for the likes. Please keep tapping on that like for me. I see we got 187 and we got 300 and something in the building. Please step out and tap that like and come on back, okay? Because we have more topics and more news I know you can use. Let's get into the show. All right, next topic. All right, so Akon and his wife is getting a divorce, honey, after 29 years of marriage. Okay, she's probably tired of him singing her damn ear. Okay, he got that real nasally sound. Oh my God! All right, but his wife filed for divorce. Okay, I'm hearing that he had like another little side piece going on. Okay, another person he was calling his wife, but this is his wife, his legal wife, who filed for divorce, you guys. So the shout out to Hits on Fire, and I understand that Akon's wife filed for divorce days before their 29th wedding anniversary. Child. Now, Akon's wife, Tamika Thiam, filed a divorce to part ways after 29 years of marriage and demanded $100 million in compensation. Lord, whew. Hold on, y'all. Hey, girl, $100 million? Do we even have $100 million? It says that the courts handling the case only found $10K in Akon's account. Now, I think, knew whatever she filed for that damn divorce that she was going to come for his damn money. So he done moved that money around so she couldn't get it. We already know that, okay? We already know you moved it when they went and looked in the account. So you doing some Tasha K stuff. That's what Tasha K did. Tasha K moved her shit over to the offshore account. When Cardi B got on her ass after she filed that lawsuit, she went and moved that money, talking about some $5,000. Like, girl, you know, got more than $5,000 in that damn account. But it said that the courts handling the case only found $10K in Akon's account, as the singer's wealth is sitting comfortably in his mother's account. So he moved his money from his account, only leaving $10,000 in his account and moving the rest of his money into his mother's account, so that the people, the courts, the feds could not see this money and give it to his wife. She gonna still get it though. Oh, she gonna still get that money, because baby, she's asking for 100 million. He must have really did some shit to hurt her deep, because y'all know women, we go for the gusto. Like, she want his pockets to be rabbit ears. She said, for every piece of pain, for every bitch that's been in my bed, for every hoe that put on my slippers whenever I want home to go to the bathroom after you done smacked her and licked it up and rubbed it down, bitch, I want the shmoney. And I want it now. Okay, what's in your wallet? Not a goddamn thing. That's what she gonna say after that court get through putting that pow when they slam that gavel down and going in your mama's account and give her that 100 million that she's seeking. All right, and your ass gonna be stuck with the 10K while she's sitting on that 100 million. That's what it's giving. And if y'all got some kids, you might as well give it up, honey. If y'all got any children, she about to get you for that alimony, and she gonna get you for that damn child support. So your little crispy ass might as well go on up over there to mama's account and send that money right on back over there and put it on top of that 10K so she can get her damn money. Okay. Period. Moving right along. He thought he was slick. Your ass about to be locked up if you don't comply. Okay. All right, moving right along. So what is going on with these teachers that be out here with these students, Lord? Now, former North Carolina teacher is convicted of child sexual abuse and unalived in prison. See, I told y'all that's how they do for people in prison who do very egregious things to children. Okay. If you are a woman AB user and you are a pedo towards children, trust me, inmates, they see the news as well. So they know when they see your ass come up in there, what you there for. Okay. Now they have their little small talk. What you in here for, man? Oh, nothing. You know, I had a flat tire, and they don't want to hear that shit. They already know before your ass get in there what you there for. So, yeah, they unalived him in prison, and no, I'm not applauding that effort, but I understand. Okay. So another inmate is charged for that. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Mm-mm. I see that. See, you out here doing some crazy stuff like that to kids, and you go to jail. It's a wrap, baby. You better go on and get that Gorilla Glue and glue them cheeks together, honey, and pray real good to the Lord and ask for the top bunk, okay? So you can get in that corner like that when they come in there on your ass. Okay, if you're on the bottom bunk, it's a wrap. If you get on that top bunk, you got a little bit of protection because you can get in that corner. They got to climb up there to get you, okay? And you can kick a little bit and scream like a bitch to the guards coming in. All right, I'm trying to help you. Yeah. All right. So a former middle school teacher serving time for sexually abuse, abusing a 15-year-old student was unalived in prison by another inmate in Maury, North Carolina. Okay. Ooh, girl. Now, according to Local 12, Ernest Nichols, who is 60, was found unalived in his bunk, child, at the Green Correctional Institutional around 6:50 a.m. They got him in the morning, honey, before he even got that cheese, eggs, and bacon, Lord. Now, on October the 5th, now 2 days later, the Greene County Sheriff's Office charged Wilbur Baldwin, another inmate, with Nicholas's unaliving. Now, Baldwin has been serving a sentence for second-degree unaliving since the 2010 conviction. Now, Nicholas was convicted of statutory RAPE in 2011 after repeatedly sexually abusing a 15-year-old girl over 6 months, beginning in 2008. Now, court documents reveal that he created a fake Facebook account using his teenage son's identity. That's why I said watch your kids on social media, because this bastard here was up under his child's profile talking to a child. See? Y'all know who your kid's talking to. Account using his teen son's identity to contact the victim. See there? Now, investigators said that Nicholas used the account to message the teen, asking her to write sexually explicit stories and text him when she was in the shower. Nasty bastard. Said he also instructed her to tell others their encounters were consensual. If there is no consensual. If she's underage, there is no consensual, nothing about that. You are an adult, she is a child. Okay, that's on period. I don't give a damn if she do say it's consensual. Your ass is the adult, and you know she's 15. She cannot consent at 15. She cannot consent at 15. Okay, yeah. Anywho, so that's what had happened to him. Okay, they got his ass in there. They got him. Okay, yeah, that's how they feel about these damn prisoners when they be out here on that bull-ish. So let's move along. Let's get into this Clarissa Shields. Now, I started telling y'all yesterday about Papoose. He might be getting some charges upon him. Y'all know I like to say upon. He might be getting some charges where this comedian, let me get his name right because I put it in my phone. I don't want to miss it. Give me a second. Let me get his name. He's a comedian. You guys may have heard of him because I haven't. All right. And I do watch a lot of comedy and stuff too, but I've never heard of this person's. I don't think I have anyway. Let me see. His name is comedian Gerald Houston. I've never heard of him before. Okay. This is the person who Papoose hit him in the nose with a book. Okay, because he was being smart and said something about Clarissa and Papoose. So Papoose to hit the man in the face with a damn book. But let's get into what Clarissa had to say. So Clarissa Shields insinuates that Papoose got into an altercation after a comedian called her Serena Williams. Okay.
Guy walked up to me and he didn't have a phone in his hand or nothing. And he was like, oh my God, there goes Serena. And all of us who was around looked at him like, bro, what is you doing? So the dude called me Serena. Now, I never knew who the guy was because he never had a camera. I don't really follow these people pages who do this type of stuff or whatever. But couldn't find out it was a dude named Gerald Houston, I think. He a comedian. And listen, I ain't got nothing against him. You know, that type of content he do, I think he'd have been better off if he just asked me before he came up there and cracked that joke like that, and it wouldn't have been so bad. But the reason why it was bad was, one, okay, sure, you can say I look like Serena, right? But I had copper hair in my hair. Let's be clear. Yes, he be trolling. So after he did that, you know what I'm saying, I told him, like, the guy walked up to me, not Serena. So as I walked off, he continued to like press me, and I told him, like, bro, quit playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here talking to Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here talking to Abdullah Mason. Like, I'm talking to heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? One, I deal with a lot of people that's irritating. So I'm like, you know what? This dude irritating me. So I'm walking off. He keeps stepping to me. So as he's stepping to me, now, of course, my man, Pap stepped like, hey, bro, chill out. She said, like, you know that's not Serena. Leave her alone. He's stepped to Pap, you know, because this what he do. He like, hell, I did it already. So, one, you already disrespected me. You know, you already done trolled me. Now, Pap done told you to step off, and now you stepping to Pap. You already know what happened. I don't have to say nothing. Not Serena.
I know y'all know who this funny motherfucker is.
What up, gang? See my nose, nigga. Papoose hit me with a book.
Papoose done hit Cub with a book for running up on him playing them games, man.
Game, bro. Like, the games, you win silly prizes, right?
I know y'all know who this funny motherfucker is.
What up, gang? See my nose, nigga. Papoose hit me with a book.
Papoose done hit Cub with a book for running up on him playing them games, man.
Game, bro. Like, the games, you win silly prizes, right?
I know y'all know who this.
That's what you get. They told your ass to back up and stop, and you still trolling, looking for attention, and he done threw a damn book and knocked you in the damn nose. Damn. Now, I don't know what's wrong. Clarissa Child, she seemed like she need a helmet on or something. She seemed a little slow, and I like her, but something about her just ain't connected. Okay. I don't know why they thought that I was Serena Williams because I had on like copper hair that day. What that means? Serena could wear copper hair too. But yeah, he kind of deserved it. This guy here, this comedian, kind of deserved it. Y'all know they have a lot of these fake pranks and all this bullshit that's going on where people be running up on you and trying to do stuff to see how far they can push you and go just to get stuff on video so they can upload it to their platforms and get likes and views. Well, sometimes the shit don't go the way you think it's going to go because you will be assaulted. I've seen people get maced. I've seen people get hit, like beat up, like all types of stuff because they running up on people doing these stupid ass pranks. And it sounds like that's what he was doing, trying to troll. And Papoose obviously was not feeling it that particular day and threw a book and hit him in the damn nose. And now your damn nose got a black thing across it.
What up, gang? See my nose, nigga. Papoose hit me with a book.
Papoose done hit Cub with a book for running up on him playing them games, man.
Game, bro. Like, the games, you win silly prizes, right?
I know y'all know.
Like, I've been seeing, what kind of prank did I see the other day on, I think it was TikTok, where this man ran up on this lady and snatched her wig off and started running. People don't be playing like that. Like, people do not play like that. Like, don't run up on me and do no prank. I don't like stuff like that. Don't even touch me, period. Don't come up in my face on no mess. I don't like stuff like that. When I'm out and about and I'm trying to shop or do whatever I'm doing, don't come up to me asking me nothing. I'm like, don't say nothing to me. I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do and get on back to the house. Like, people will run up on you nowadays and do some of the craziest shit, and you just kind of have to watch your boundaries and not allow people to get up in your personal space. But this guy here totally deserved it. Do I think he's going to go and try to file something? Now, I do, but you initiated it by running up in his face, or whatever you got, that's just what you got. I don't feel bad for that at all, because he told you to step back and stop, and you still kept trying to troll. So just walk around with your damn nose with that black shit across there, because you should have learned a lesson and not be up in people's face, okay? Period. Let's move along. I don't like pranks and stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. That's some childish bullshit. I ain't about that. Let's move along. He lucky he didn't get punched in the face, because that's what Papoose is known for doing, punching people. He showed not easy to block ass out when he was talking slick. All right, so Calissa, honey, Blueface's mother, Calissa, opens up about not seeing Krishan Jr. and claims that Blueface is going to be home in a few days, you guys, okay? He done messed himself up in jail. I don't know why he let them prisoners just do all these jail tattoos all over his face. Like, sir, like, what the hell is he thinking in there? He looks crazy. Of course, y'all see he gained a whole lot of weight while he's been in there, just eating all that nasty ass jail food. But let's get into what Clarissa had to say, because obviously she misses her grandson, which is Krishan's baby, what is his name? Krishan Jr. All right, let's get into what she had to say.
See Krishan I haven't been able to see the baby, no. Her and I have not come to those terms or that place, and the last thing I heard was he's not my blood, so I kind of backed off. I did see the footage of the hotel and I'm really just hoping and praying that that's not, like, that it's just rumors. It was really bad. It looks really bad. I mean, her sister came out and said some things, and I'm really just hoping and praying that, I'm not hoping and praying that he's not my blood. I would never hope that, because if he is, I do what I got to do. If he is, I would already be doing what needs to be done, okay? We would be out here walking it like we talk it. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be this way.
Do you think when he does come out, he's going to be cool with the baby mamas, want a relationship with Krishan Jr.? I mean, I know you guys are trying.
He has literally said that he wants to put everything with his previous women in the past. He wants to be there for the kids 110%.
You been able to see Krishan Jr.?
I haven't.
So because Clarissa was saying that Krishan told her that the baby is not Blueface's, so is she trying to indirectly acknowledge that Ronnie is the child's father? Because I keep saying I feel like Krishan Jr. looks just like Ronnie. I feel like that Krishan may have allegedly, hypothetically, and maybe had Ronnie taken out of here because she wanted at the time for Blueface to be the father without Ronnie trying to interrupt that, because every time she saw him, he was in her face and threatening to go and get a paternity test done and make her take a paternity test to prove that the child was his. He wanted to step up and be that child's father, but unfortunately, he was pow standing outside of his apartment. And then Krishan tried to act like she was just so shocked when it happened, saying she had dreams about him and all this other stuff, and then she feels bad about what happened to him. Do you really? I don't know. But I do feel like that baby is Ronnie's baby versus Blueface's child. I think she wanted it to be Blueface baby because during the time she was with him, she has this infatuation with Blueface. She will go and date somebody else, and then it's always, let's go back to Blueface. But he obviously doesn't want her because he has a new girlfriend. According to Clarissa, which is his mom, she's saying he's going to be out in a few days. So I really hope that Krishan doesn't try to go and make problems for Blueface and his new girlfriend in terms of trying to be back with him, because that relationship is toxic. Like, just focus on your baby. Focus on a permanent place to stay. I told y'all yesterday she was living with Ray J. Ray J was complaining about her junking up his house and him having to pick up behind her and the baby because she's a messy housekeeper, okay? It's just a lot going on with Krishan. It's a lot going on with Krishan. Let's continue.
Whatever I can do to help facilitate that, I'm going to do. But that's all he wants to do.
So when does he actually get out? I mean, and do you think that
today, I got a call.
Okay.
And I can't tell you exactly because he was like, don't be telling my exact date, but we're down to the last stretch.
Okay.
We're days away.
Days away?
Days away.
Oh my gosh, and he's going to get out. Oh my God, so you're excited. So you have everything already planned for him.
I have the coming home party. Make sure you guys get your tickets for the Celebrity Blueface event. whatever I can do to help the.
So she's having a coming home party, and she's saying you guys get your tickets so y'all can attend. I shall not, girl. Okay. But his mother says Blueface will be out in a few days. So we already know Krishan is gonna be on demon time in a few days, knowing that this man is getting out. I'm pretty sure she's seen this live by now to know that Blueface is about to get out. So I'm sure that she's planning to be there and cause some type of problems because she's not seen him in quite some time. Okay. Since he, of course, y'all know he kicked her out of his house too, as well. Her and the baby kicked him out of the house. So she's just kind of been drifting since then. But what do y'all think about that? I don't really care one way or the other if he's getting out. I just really hope that he spends the time he needs to with his kids and do what he needs to do. Let's move along. All right. Let's get into the Real Housewives of Potomac's carpet munchers, if you will. Yeah, they got some carpet munchers on there. Did y'all know that, girl? Real Housewives of Potomac got some carpet munchers, Lord. Somebody's been over there on Real Housewives of Potomac, girl. Okay, Katie Frost. Y'all remember Katie? Okay, controversial Katie is what I'm gonna call her. Katie Ross, honey. Katie Ross says that she had sexual intercourse with Ashley Darby. Okay. Ashley goes for whatever. Ashley like men, women, whatever. Anything that like Ashley like them. For her to lay up beside Michael Darby and his damn worms, because y'all know he's old enough to be her damn granddaddy. And I not to be talking about nobody kids, but I think it's her oldest child, looked just like Michael. Okay, he came out looking old like Michael a little bit. Not to be talking about nobody kids, but yeah, girl. So y'all know she didn't really have a relationship with her father. So I feel like she's looking for a father figure in these men that she chooses to date. But according to Katie Ross out here, she's saying that Ashley munched on her carpet. Yeah, she sprinkled a little bit of that love my carpet down there and began to munch down there. Is what Katie was saying. I said, say it ain't so, Katie. Katie said, girl, yes, honey. She was down there eating that carpet. Something serious, girl. She ate a hole in my carpet. Yes, she did. I said, oh, Lord, not a hole in your carpet, girl. Yes, she did, girl. I said, oh, girl, how many licks do it take to get to the center of the... Let's get to it, girl. So Katie Ross, according to Twitter, she says, Ashley and I just love each other, honey. I said, what? She said, girl, yes. She said, girl, ain't no beef, though. There is no beef. But, and there's a big butt, girl, like a BBL butt. She has no coup, all right? I mean, I love her, but she ain't shit. That's what Katie's saying. She said that I got to throw a flag, though, girl. She said that my magical vagina, girl, not magical, like abracadabra type of anyway, girl. She says that my magical vagina, girl, that she told details about. Not telling about her damn vagina. Not down there eating out the carpet, girl, and running around telephone. Now she's told Andy Cohen, they boss, that I have a hamster ussy out here on national TV. Not hamster, girl. Yeah, what's a hamster ussy? I ain't never heard of that. Now she said that she ate it out, so I guess she would know, girl. Macaulay Culkin, girl. She says that she is just a damn hater. And love you, Wendy, because y'all know Wendy about to go to jail for a long, long time for fraud or whatever, because she's going to be eating carpet too. She don't know it yet. They're going to braid her lace front bike, about 3 braids to the bike. Okay, the one that was peeling up on her mug shot with that one little long thing that was coming down that bang-yang right here, where she was looking like Milli Vanilli, Rob from Milli Vanilli over there. Okay, yes, she was. Wendy was looking like Rob from Milli Vanilli with that long ass bang right here with the peeling up lace front that she had on, girl. But yeah, so she was running around telling people that she had a hamster ussy out here, girl. I gotta look that up. Now I gotta Google what is a hamster ussy. Okay, do your thing be doing like this right here when she get down there get the munching? Be running around like a hamster on the wheel, girl. When she get the munching down there, it'll be running around like that. Is that what it be? I don't know. I'll look it up though. But girl, so Katie done put it out there that Ashley is a carpet muncher, girl. Like, so I don't know. Maybe your relationships with men don't work out because you out here liking women and you just don't know it. You haven't received that yet, girl. But according to Katie, she said she loves you, girl. She loves you down. And she said, ain't no beef though. I ain't mad at you for running around telling people, about my ussy or whatever. But you ain't got no coots, girl. You ain't shit out here. But I gotta throw a flag on the plate, girl, and let y'all know about this magical vagina, girl. Cause listen, girl, she said her vagina turned you to women, girl. Cause you was over there like an old man, now you like women. And you told the details emails to your boss, which you should never do. If you munching somebody's carpet, don't go in your boss's office, sit down and be like, boss, let me tell you, girl, I was munching on some mad carpet the other night, girl, because you might get fired. All right? But you know, Andy being the messy individual that he is, I'm pretty sure he sat up in his seat because he like mess, right? So Ashley was walking around, girl, with the musky top lip. God, she was munching on the carpet or whatever. Okay. She was down there with the tuna lip. We're gonna call it tuna lip because she was down there munching on the tuna down there. And came up, girl, with some yeast upon the top of her lips and whatnot. And then she went over there and was talking to Andy. And Andy was looking at that white shit on top of her lip because it began to rise like baking bread on top of her lip because she ate the box out down there. And but yeah, so and then now Katie done up and told her that she's a good old hater out here after she done did that. See, you ain't telling she was a hater before she ate the box. You waited till she ate the box to tell her she was a hater. See. That's how you gotta do though. Don't get into no argument yet till they're gonna do what they're gonna do. And then after they're gonna eat the box out, then you're gonna call them a hater and a bitch ass nigga and all that. Okay, that's how you gotta do. All right, wait till they get done. All right, but yeah, girl. So then she did send out a little subliminal over there to Wendy. She let Wendy know, girl, we love you, girl, because you're gonna need all the love you can get. You're gonna get a lot of love in prison, but I want to let you know I love you. Now, is it the same type of love that you and Ashley have? That's my question. Okay, because that's a different kind of love. You gotta let us know what's going on. Is that the same type of love? We said, I love you, Wendy. Is that the same type of love between you and Ashley? And why Ashley mama looking like Dora the Explorer down here? That's another question I need before we get up out this. Ashley, why your mama looking like an old ass Dora the Explorer right here with this damn wig on and these bangs? And why her bangs sticking up right here? Why is she looking like Dora? Damn, her backpack, shit. Ashley Darby, you ain't shit. You've been on TV too long to be letting your mommy walking around here looking like Dora the Explorer's grandma out here now. Like, what the hell? That's Doreen Explorer, okay? We got Dora, then we got Doreen. That's Doreen Explorer, her old ass up here with this old ass damn Ike Turner Bob. Welcome back, Mama Sheila. No, we not welcoming you back with this damn get up on your head. The hell? Lord have mercy, girl. Let me get this bob on. See, I gotta reenact this shit. I said, I know damn well Ashley Darby ain't got her mama. Your mama. Why your mama out here? No, we gotta get it short. We gotta get it short. Okay. This damn. You up here on no shit here. You up here with this, and she smiling like she killing the game. What is Doreen Explorer up here smiling like she is out here giving what needs to be given or whatever? You ain't shit, Ashley. You could have bought your mom a better wig before you got her out here having people talking about some welcome back Sheila. The fuck? She up here on this shit here. Like she's serving the girls. Girl, you is not. That shit out of here. All right, but thank you, Katie, for letting us know that you and Ashley was munching on carpets, girl. Now, did you munch the carpet too? Okay, because whatever done to you got to be done to somebody. Did you go down there on Ashley too? Was you eating the box too? That's what we want to know. You can't be just telling on Ashley and you ain't have the musky top lip too. Okay, both of y'all had musky top lip. That's what it's giving. But yeah, thank y'all for sharing that. Now I'm gonna go throw up after this. Hold on. Oh Lord, I threw up on my computer, Lord. After that, whoo, girl. All right, let's get into this next topic since we're on Real Housewives of Potomac and people talking about eating boxes and all that. Now people talking about getting somebody else's ex-husband. Lord Jesus. Ooh, that about sent me, Lord. Whew. Y'all over there with yeast rolls across your top lip and shit. Doreen the Explorer over here smiling done scurred me this morning. Done scurred me, girl. She done put a burn across your coochie, girl. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Ashley Darby out here putting burnouts across Katie Frost's coochie, Lord. Across your coochie, girl. All right, so let's get into it. Shout out to Bravo Shade Room. Lord God. All right. So let's get into this topic here where it said Monique is coming, girl. Y'all know Monique don't want nobody dating Chris yet because she don't know if she want to go back to him. So one of the castmates is trying to be with Chris and she's feeling a little nostalgic about it because she know what kind of dick game that Chris is laying down because she done had 3 kids by him. Okay, Chris is big. Chris is big and he might be big in other areas. And she's sitting down thinking about that like, bitch, I'm not about to be letting nobody else in this castmate out here be up on Chris like that. Now, I don't want them sitting on that thing, yang, because I might want to sit on it again, okay? But so it said that Stacey, honey, the lady on here for Real Housewives of Potomac, Stacey is trying to get with Chris because, baby, she said word on the street is that he is part man and part horse, girl, and she want to see. She want to see who he working with. Now, let me find out that the new girl, Stacey, got something going on with her box. What's wrong with these boxes out here? Shit. This lady here said that Chris Samuels don't need no funky odors in his house. Let me find out you over there at Chris Samuel's house over there done took your drawers off and it's smelling like skunk fumes up and through his house and all his Glade plugins and done got to smoking trying to work overtime to catch up on the phone. Let me find that shit out, okay? My Lord. And then Ashley Burnt Box carpet munching Darby. I don't know why you even in the middle of this, girl. Okay, I don't even know why you in the middle of this situation. Ashley's always in somebody's damn business. But let's
no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no.
Now listen, ma'am. I know this is your first season on the show. Okay, I know this is your first season on the show. But either you gonna have I don't know what this is going on up here, but they could have did something better with your hair up here. Okay, I don't like it. If you're gonna be on TV, you got to get your hair done. Okay, I know you put a whole bunch of gel up here and then you put some Rick James curls down here. We not feeling that while you all up in here telling people business and starting shit up here at the table with your big ass. You need to stay out of folk business and get your damn hair done while you coming on here starting some shit between Chris Samuels and Monique and this damn what's the child named Stacy, because you brought this shit on the show. Now Monique gonna have to tear your damn nappy ass bangs out too. You better ask Candace Dillon, honey, because she sure got her head knocked off messing with and had her ass writing on the mirror after she got beat up. You know you got your ass beat up when you go in the mirror and you got to write on the mirror and put some post-its on there. Today I got my ass whooped, but the Lord is still good. You got to put up them type of reminders like that. I was like, damn, girl, we doing that. Crying with triangle tissues and shit. You know, she crying with a little triangle tissue like this right here. Y'all know how she do. She was writing up these little notes and putting little sticky notes on her mirror in the bathroom and crying, girl. She cried and write a note after she got her ass whooped thoroughly by Monique for talking that shit. Okay, so I think that Monique, I'm just gonna predict, and I hope, because I like a little fighting on reality show every now and then. But I hope Monique come up and through there and tell all their damn bangs out that was trying to hook up her ex-husband with this new girl, Stacy, who they say got a nasty funk box and some funky breath. Now that's just bad. You gotta pick one. Either your breath stink or your ass stink. Like pick one. It can't be both. Because as a woman, that's just uncouth. Okay. That's uncouth. Because we got a whole aisle in the store that's meant for us. All right. There's a whole aisle of Crest and all that other shit that you use for your teeth. But then for your down there parts, we have a whole aisle of Dush and Summer's Eve and all that other stuff. Okay. Shit. Spray some Febreze down that bitch if you need to. If it's that funky. But they're saying this new girl, Stacy, that's on the show right now, got a nasty, stanky funk box, and her breath smelled like she was eating extra ass sandwiches with extra ass sauce, is what it gave me. But yeah, let's move along. Okay, Monique handled that. And I don't think she and Chris are completely done because she felt a way about old girl talking about she was getting ready to be hooking up with Chris Samuels. Okay, she was like, bitch, you won't be sitting on that dick. All right, moving right along. Let's get into some Braxton news. All right. Child. Yes, child. Oh, wow. SR. Oh, wow, honey. Let's get into Tawanda jealous Braxton, honey, because they said she is so jealous of Tamar because they said, hey, it was understood that Tony was going to be the star of the family, but now Tamar's coming out here and she done got some star power and she's touring, and they're saying that Tawanda is jealous, honey, and the people are getting on Tawanda's ass about being jealous of Tamar. They said she's been jealous of Tamar from the very start, because Tamar got the vocals and Tamar can tour and sing and sell out shows. And when Tawanda get up there and try to sing, she sound like a broke down Billy Goat, honey, with a flat tire. I said, well, hot damn, say it ain't so about Tawanda, because I like Tawanda. But Tawanda, she really didn't have the talent in the family. Now, she does have body and all that, but ain't nobody checking about that, because, you know, the Braxtons are known for great vocals, okay? Trina can sing real good. Tawanda can sing real good, all right? Tracy put out an album. She sound pretty good, too. We already know Tony is the star. She sound good all the time where we can understand what she's saying, okay? Now, Tony, let me say this while we're talking about this. I do not like how, now I like your effort, okay? I like your effort because I am a huge Kalani fan. Y'all know Kalani, who did the song called Folded, okay? All right? Now, I'm not the type to be folding no nigga clothes if we break up, all right? She's telling you, come and get your clothes because they'll be folded. No, they're not folded. They'll be the ones with the bleach on them because you're going to smell some heavy, heavy bleach when you see them out there by the mailbox in that Glad bag, okay? So they will not be folded, but they will be thrown in a fucking bag. But anywho, so Tony decided to go and do the remake of the song Folded. And I was not feeling it because Tony voice, first of all, your voice was too deep and you were mumbling in the song. And I felt a little disrespected, okay? So y'all go over there on TikTok and y'all listen to it, okay? Okay, yeah, y'all listen to it. She's like, I was like, Tony, no, I need you to raise your vocals up a little bit, girl. But anyway, so Tawanda is speaking on people saying that she is jealous of Tamar, which we think you are, because you always starting shit and you run into the media and you're talking negatively about Tamar because Tamar has a little talent and you don't. I mean, the last time when we heard you singing on stage, what was the song you were singing? Something with it was a Anita Baker song, okay? And you was not sounding good, girl. You were very pitchy. You were trying to dance too. The dance moves were not giving what it needed to give either. I don't know. I mean, maybe when God was giving out talents or whatever, Tawanda, you had to go pee, or maybe shit, because you was gone for a long time because you missed everything that the Lord was giving out. But let's go ahead and get into what was said. All right. Shout out to Tamar. Mm-hmm. 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 Lot. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Let's back it up, child. I'm over here giving reactions. Y'all ain't even see it. Sorry. Let's act like it never happened, right? Thank y'all. I was so distracted by Tawanda's lies, I forgot to share. Okay. Let's get back to the lies from the beginning, okay? And action.
Of you all being jealous of one particular sister. Where does that come from? Where is that narrative?
The narrative was planted to me. To the narrative, because that has never been anything in our family ever. And I don't know. It doesn't make sense because my thing is, and I'm just going to be blunt and honest, and transparent.
Yeah.
How can I be jealous of my youngest sister and not be jealous of Tony?
Absolutely.
It doesn't make sense, people. It doesn't make sense. Think about things. Think about it. There's nothing, I mean, absolutely nothing that I want, need, or desire from anybody walking on this earth.
Absolutely. Here's another thing that I mentioned too, because people like to really get into this gang posture of pitting sisters against each other, who's good, who's bad. And the one thing that I made mention of, which I found people were deathly silent when I made this, but I'm going to say it again here. So when the show aired, one of the seasons, I do not recall, when Tamar was having issues, a possibility of not being able to carry a child or even have a child, you were the main sister who came and said, if there is an issue, I would be willing to carry it for my sister because I know she wants to have a child.
And I would do it again. Absolutely.
But people seem to forget that.
Of course. They forget the good.
They forget
the good. They forget the good and they dwell on the bad.
So what do y'all think about that? A lot of people, and I've been hearing this all over social media as well, that Tawanda has some type of jealousy for Tamar, that whenever Tamar is at her highest height in her career, Tamar, for those of you who don't know, Tamar is the owner. She owns the Braxton Show, okay? She has ownership of the Braxton Show, which is why she's calling a lot of the shots this season for Ashley Braxton to be on there, I'm hearing. And she owns a great deal of the actual intro song as well, even though all of them are singing on it. It's Tamar. Tamar actually takes care of the mother and the father of the Braxtons. Okay, she does. She and Tony. But they said that Tamar actually kicks out a lot of money to make sure that the mother and the father is well taken care of, like their medical, their housing, their bill. She takes care of that. And that she also is taking care of Ashley Braxton as well. Flew her in, like gave her the whole treatment while she's filming the show for the Braxton. So Tamar, she's making pretty good money. She's living very lavishly because she is touring and she's making money and she's doing things. So I feel like the other sisters are a little jealous, just a little bit. Mostly Tawanda. I've seen that even when they were on Tamar's show, Tamar and Vince, when Tamar would have things at her house, you could kind of see the jealousy a little bit on Tawanda. Y'all remember on the show that Tamar, now I didn't like that Tamar had to do that, because if you do something for somebody, you don't need to announce it. You don't need to keep telling people to make people see that, oh, I'm doing this for this person. That's your sister. If she's down and out, she needs a car, whatever. Tamar actually bought Tawanda a car. It was a Jaguar, but Tamar decided to tell everybody that I had to buy you a car and all that, which that kind of made Tawanda feel away and a little embarrassed on TV because it kind of felt like that Tamar was also taking care of her too. Okay, because she was going through a little hard time. But I kind of saw on the show Tamar and Vince, whenever all of the sisters would go over to Tamar's house, which was a huge house, $15 million house they were living in on the hills, child, in California. Tawanda kind of look, she was looking around or whatever, and she kind of did act a little differently towards Tamar. And I feel like it had to do with the nice cars and the nice home and, just everything about Tamar. She did kind of give jealous vibes a little bit. Okay. Now to say that she was going to try to have a baby for Tamar, that's very good. That's your sister. If she was having some issues getting pregnant, that's a great thing for you to have done. Do I feel like there would have been some money exchange there? Probably. You say, hey, if I'm gonna carry this baby, have to shoot me a few dollars or whatever. But yeah, there's always been rumors going around about Tawanda being a little jealous of Tamar. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, out of all the sisters, and I don't like to compare sisters, I do feel like the two with the most talent is definitely Tamar and Toni. Okay. Toni being at the top. Toni's the one with the Grammys. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, vocally, I feel like Tamar can do things with her voice that Toni cannot do. And I love Toni down. Toni, I said, is the star of the family. Toni can sing down. Don't get me wrong. All right. Toni's very talented. She plays piano and she can write real good and all that. Tamar, she don't play any instruments that I know of, but her vocal ability is very, very good. So I do like her music. Her attitude sucks, but musically, she's bad musically. Okay. And when I say bad, I'm talking about giving. All right. So I just kind of feel like Tawanda does have some jealousy as related to her sister. I think she don't feel that way towards Toni because it's understood that Toni was the star of the family. So no, she wouldn't feel that way about Toni. Toni actually gave her a job for years to sing background for her and tour and to make the money so that she can have the lifestyle that she currently has right now. But when it comes to Tamar, which is their baby sister, I don't think that she thought that Tamar was going to surpass everyone and be as big and noticeable as she is right now, and to be able to have all of the opportunities that she currently has. Okay, even when she was on the show The Real, y'all remember that. Of course, the way she was able to break off from being background singer for Toni and to be able to go and tour, and do her own thing. Yeah, I feel like there's a little jealousy there. But y'all can put in there what y'all think. All right. So while we're talking about them, I found this online that I also wanted to address about them, about that damn brother. Oh, I already put it up. I don't need to pull it up again. All right, let's add that. Okay. Shout out to Braxton Family Values fan page. So that's the brother. That's the brother that we were talking about, that where his daughter Ashley is currently on this season of the Braxtons, okay, where they're saying that she had something happen to her. All right. Yeah, Tamar does have a bad attitude. Her attitude sucks. But given the fact, and I told y'all yesterday that it was shared that Tamar was also touched and something inappropriately done to her when she was a child as well. And that's something they swept under the rug and they kept it as this family secret thing. So now I kind of understand why Tamar kind of acts the way that she does. I feel like there's a lot of unresolved things with her. I feel like she has harbored those things because as a family, she's been told, don't talk about that. Now, I don't know who it was that touched her. I'm not going to insinuate, but they're saying that someone in their family allegedly touched her in some type of way as a child. Do I feel that the other sisters may know who it is? I do. Do I feel that the mother knows? I do. Do I feel the father know? I do. But I feel like it was understood that that's something they would never talk about because they probably don't want said person to be brought to light. Okay. Y'all know how it is. I told y'all yesterday how it is in Black families. When shit like that happen, it's understood. You don't talk about it. You don't tell on Uncle Pete for touching on such and such and such, because we don't want Uncle Pete to be seen as seen in a certain way or some type of charges or something to be brought up. So now I get why Tamar is so animated and, because she went through some shit as a child. And now I also see why she is taken up for her niece, who is also trying to tell her story as being touched and or something done to her by her aunt, which is now we know it's Trina. Okay, now that we know it's Trina's husband, ex-husband, Gabe, who's no longer with us. Gabe was doing some inappropriate shit to his niece by way of marriage, which was Michael Braxton's daughter. Now get into this. Now they said it's been alleged that the brother of the Braxtons, which is Michael Braxton Jr., sent multiple cease and desist letters to Tamar Braxton, asking her not to feature his daughter Ashley Braxton on the podcast or family TV show. Okay, y'all know I didn't know Tamar had a podcast until they mentioned this. Okay, I didn't even know. All right, so let's continue. It said the sources indicate that Tamar sought the advice of her attorneys, who informed her that she was allowed to have her niece on the show as long as his name, meaning the brother, okay, as long as his name was not mentioned. Now, whatever the hell is going on with why he is serving people with cease and desist, saying, hey, do not mention my name, do not. Was he one of the ones that may have also had some shit to do with whatever was going on? Like, why is it that you're sending out cease and desist because your daughter wanted to share her story? That's weird to me. As a father, it seemed that you would be supportive in her telling her story and getting out her story so that she can heal. That's a healing factor for her. Okay, but she did. I told y'all yesterday that Ashley was also talking about how her father was abusive towards her growing up in terms of with his now wife, because their biological mother gave up all rights to them to the father, which is Michael Braxton. Right here, seen with Tamar where my mouse is moving. That's their younger brother. That's Ashley and her sister who passed away with Michael Braxton here. That's the sister that passed away, which is Ashley Braxton's sister. Okay. She passed away from a drug overdose, according to Ashley. They were trying to say she had some type of medical something that she passed away. That's what the family presented when they talked about her passing away. But Ashley Braxton has confirmed on the Braxton show, no, I want no medical shit. My sister passed away from a drug overdose. So she said it. All right. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. All right. So they said that this situation is distressing as it suggests that the family has been dealing with a multitude of secrets and cover-ups and has attempted to silence a significant number of victims. Y'all hear that? So it sounds like not just Ashley, not just Tamar, it could be other victims in the family that may have dealt with the same thing, but ain't nobody talking about that because they don't want said person to be brought to light or embarrassed or attacked online. But now y'all see how Trina is being attacked now that we found out that Gabe has something to do with said situation. Thank God that Gabe ain't here no more. They would really be on his ass. Okay, but Trina is still standing 10 toes down and taking up for Gabe, even though he ain't here, saying, hey, we're not going to talk about that because he's not here to tell his side of the story. You know, even if he did do such and such and such, Gabe is no longer with us. So we're just going to leave it in the past. That's the problem. You leave a shit in the past. This girl want to talk about it and everybody running to do cease and desist because y'all want to be known as the Braxtons and not address the situation that happened at hand. This girl obviously is in some pain and she want to talk about it. So shout out to Tamar for going to her attorneys and the attorneys telling her, yeah, you can talk about it as long as you don't mention the brother. You could say, because you can subliminally say what you want to say, not without saying his name. But I mean, I think everybody put two and two together because he is the only brother that they have, right? They can say my brother, they ain't got to say his name. But according to what he's saying here, he asked that his name not be mentioned on the show. So it kind of gives that brother might be on some undercover. Y'all feel me? That's what it gives. That's what it gives me. I pray that they figure this situation out and that they're able to heal and get through this. Again, like I said, all families have secrets. All families have secrets. And if there's anyone in my chat that's ever been through that, where you've been touched inappropriately by a family member or someone that you saw as a family member, prayers up to you and tell your story, because that's going to only help somebody else in addition to helping you. You'd be surprised how much help or how much relief you feel whenever you talk about a traumatic situation that that may have happened to you. But a lot of women and men, because men can be violated as well, feel embarrassed to talk about things because they see, because they're a victim. They feel like someone may judge them and say, hey, you brought it upon yourself, or maybe you initiated said situation, or whatever the case may be, because they were trying to say that this Ashley Braxton girl was fast whenever Gabe did what he did, because she was staying at Trina and Gabe's house during the time that this situation happened, and inappropriate text messages were found in her phone by her father. That's how they even found out that something was going on. Okay. So anybody in my chat, if you've ever dealt with that, find someone that's, a trusted friend or someone that you can talk to vent to get that situation out of you. Because when you hold on to things like secrets like this, sometimes secrets, and I don't know if people know that or not, but stress can kill you. Stress can take you out of here faster than any other ailment that you can ever catch get in your entire life. Okay. Seriously. Stress will take you out of here. And when you hold on to situations like this because family tell you or try to threaten you into being quiet, that's something that you definitely need to talk to someone about. Like, seriously. So my heart go out to Ashley Braxton for holding on to this situation for 16 years. Shout out to Tamar. I feel like she could resonate with what her niece was going through because she dealt with it as well in the family. I don't know if the same person may have touched her or maybe the brother. Allegedly. We'll say allegedly because we don't know. And I said that before, but it's something about that brother. Whenever he's around him, and I said it yesterday, it just gives an uncomfortable feeling. He seems very uncomfortable when he's around his sister on camera. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Maybe it's just me because I don't miss anything. I look at body language. I'm looking at everything. If I'm watching a show, I'm looking at this sister right here, and I'm looking over here to see how this person is reacting. I just look at everything. But when they show the brother on the show, he kind of feels, it kind of looks like he's uncomfortable being around them. Okay, like maybe something may have happened, and yeah, that's what it gives. That's what it gives. And now that I see he want to be filing these damn cease and desist, it kind of gives that, yes, sir, you trash for that. It's something that you're trying to hide because you serving somebody on the cease and desist is giving that you don't want something told that need to be told. That's what it's giving. Okay. And Trina, for your ass to run back and marry Gabe for a second or third time, knowing that he did this shit to your niece, that makes you fully trash over here, ma'am. All right. But somebody done got into it with damn Shamar, however you say his damn name. Shamar decided to try to up and read somebody down, okay? And this dude done clapped back, and this is gonna be our last topic, you guys, okay? Shout out to Industry on Blast. I thought this shit was hella funny. All right, so this guy named Gabe, since we're talking about Gabe, this guy named Gabe came back and read Shamar's ass down because Shamar went online and said something about this guy. Now, I don't know how he knows this guy, but they said that this person just went in on that handicap boy, which y'all know is Shamar. Shout out to Industry on Blast. Let's get into it. We just go ahead and play it, y'all, so y'all can hear it. This about to be funny.
You need to shut your big, fat, nasty baloney head.
See, I thought I was real nice when I came to you, Shamar, and I thought I was, telling you some real good stuff. And, and I was real nice about it. I still like you. I still think you're funny, but now I'm going to get in your ass and read you. See, you started attacking my looks and started calling me fat and this, that, and the third. Bitch, have you looked at your body? You literally look like an empty water bottle that has been... Bitch, your body doing lean with it, rock with it. Every pair of shoes that you've owned look like you have stomped the yard in them. You Bigfoot, bent body ass motherfucker, you. Don't come for me. And even if we went to war with Iran, how the fuck were you going to be one of the ones to help us and defend us? Because, bitch, them guns is heavy as hell. You can't carry no gun on your hip. Because as soon as you put that strap over this elbow right here, you going to fall the fuck over because that gun is too heavy for your bent up body. So what I suggest you twist it, bop it, pull it, shaped ass bitch you need to do is leave me the fuck alone. And I mean right now, today. You built like a broke pair of scissors. You wide-mouthed, praying mantis-looking motherfucker. Like, you better just go ahead about your business. For real. Because instead of running around on Zeus getting your teeth fixed, you need to be running around to a chiropractor getting that back pop. Now leave me alone, Shamar, before I go over there.
Yeah, you need to shut your big, fat, nasty baloney head.
See, I thought I was real nice when I came to you, Shamar, and I thought I was, telling you some real good stuff. And, and I was real nice about it. I still like you. I still think you're funny, but now I'm going to get in your ass and read you. See, you started attacking my looks and started calling me fat and this, that, and the third. Bitch, have you looked at your body? You literally look like an empty water bottle that has been...
Damn.
Bitch, your body doing lean with it, rock with it. Every pair of shoes that you've owned look like you have stomped the yard in them. You Bigfoot, bent body ass motherfucker, you. Don't come for me. And even if we went to war with Iran, how the fuck were you going to be one of the ones to help us and defend us? Because, bitch, them guns is heavy as hell. You can't carry no gun on your hip. Because as soon as you put that strap over this elbow right here, you going to fall the fuck over because that gun is too heavy for your bent up body. So what I suggest you twist it, bop it, pull it, shaped ass bitch you need to do is leave me the fuck alone. And I mean right now, today. You built like a broke pair of scissors.
Damn.
You wide-mouthed, praying mantis-looking motherfucker. Like, you better just go ahead about your business. For real. Because instead of running around on Zeus getting your teeth fixed, you need to be running around to a chiropractor getting that back pop. Now leave me alone, Shamar, before I go over there.
Yeah.
But there you go. Shamar, I think you picked on the wrong one, okay? Damn, he read you down. I got to give it to him, okay? So shout out to Gabe for the read down, because Gabe, you won, okay? You won. Shamar, you tried, but Gabe came up and through there and snatched your bangs out, sir, okay? So go and learn some more reads and try to come back. I hope you don't get read down again, and I hope I find the video, because I'm going to play it right over here on my show. So we had to leave our show. We had to leave off on that note, baby, because when I saw that, I was dying laughing like, damn, he's a reader, right? See, that's what happened when you be running your mouth too much and you run up on the wrong person and then they up and read your ass down, okay? Because I'm that type of person, I read your ass down too. And I'm talking about I'm going for the jugular. I'm going to start at the top of your head and I'm going to hit you all the way down to them damn toenails if you fuck with me. But let's get out of here, guys. Love you guys down. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, all right? I gotta go, okay? Somebody said mic drop. Absolutely. All right. Thank you to my top flight mods. Okay. True TV Podcast, Tyra, KBR, Sweet Essence, Scorpion Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank you guys for doing an awesome job of modding. I'm still laughing. Thank you to all the content creators that stopped by here. Thank you, Speak With Your Girl Marcella, for stopping by. Purple Unicorn, Schoolboy, thanks for being here. Simple Mom Family TV, Miss Didi, JCD Creations, thanks for being here. Sunny Days, thanks for being here. Shay Renee, thank you. The Chef Don stopped by, and so thanks for being here, sir. Queen Speaks TV, thank you, ma'am. Was that it? Mods, please let me know. I see you, Francis. Thanks for being here, sir. All right. Of course, all my caramelians, y'all know I love y'all down. Thank y'all for being here and supporting the video as well. Okay. Yes, honey. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here. We're gonna get on out of here. I will see you guys for another midday pop-in later on. Until then, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you guys later. Okay. Bye.